Communication Training with Dan O'Connor.
Hi everybody, this is Dan O'Connor with Dan O'Connor Training, and I got a question from Andrew, a viewer, who asked what the right way to greet somebody is and to say hello is. It sounds like Andrew was a little bit uncomfortable with the whole greeting process, but realizes how important it is and what an impact it can make, both at work and at home. When you are the person who has a strategy for saying hello, and you go through the right motions, you understand and implement the protocol, it can dramatically, positively boost your professional image. And in terms of on a personal level or a social level, let's say at school, I don't know, Andrew, you appear as though you might be in school. If you can be the one who greets other people this way, it just projects so much power. People will feel safe around you and want to be around you if you can do this. You ready? This is the protocol for greeting someone and saying hello. Number one, check your posture. You always want to, if you're going to greet somebody, make sure that you're sitting up straight, chest is out, shoulders are back. If you're walking up to somebody, which tends to be the case, remember, walk dead on, straight on, chin up, shoulders back, chest out. So step number one is to watch your posture, because remember that human beings communicate much more visually than we do verbally, and people will notice as you greet them, whether it's on a conscious level or not, because most likely it will be on a subconscious level. People will take note subconsciously of your posture when you do greet them. So check your posture. Make sure that it's confident, open, and direct. And step number two, as you extend your hand, because it doesn't matter, young people these days don't shake hands as they will when they're more professional, in the business world, but do that. Extend your hand, and you want to start with the phrase, hi or hello, I'm so-and-so. For example, in your case, it would be, hi, I'm Andrew. Or in my case, I'd always say, hi, I'm Dan O'Connor. I recommend always using your last name as well. Hi, I'm Andrew Richardson. Or, hi, I'm Dan O'Connor. Hi, I'm Dakota Huseby. Give your whole name as you extend your hand and ask, what's your name? And so we've already gone through 3 steps now. Step number 1, watch your posture. Step number 2, extend your hand and use the phrase, I'm so-and-so. Remember, that's very different from, hi, my name's Dan. Don't ever use the phrase, my name is, unless you want to be seen as passive and submissive. Like if I'm dealing with a difficult customer who's really upset and I know that they want somebody to serve them, then I will say, something along the lines of, Mr. Jones, that's terrible what happened, and I want you to know my name is Dan and I'm going to help you with this, because that's going to project a passive image. People who have self-actualized or feel as though they have don't refer to themselves as my name is. They're more than a name. They are whoever they are. I'm Dan O'Connor, not my name is Dan O'Connor. Could you imagine, for example, somebody like Oprah Winfrey saying, hi, my name's Oprah? Never, you know what I mean? She'd say, hi, I'm Oprah. I'm Oprah Winfrey, because that's who she is. So remember, step number 1, posture. Step number 2, extend your hand and say, hello, good afternoon, hi, I'm, and then use your full name. And then step number 3, ask, what's your name? So that's a lot, right there to do, especially if you're an introvert. So remember, go through those steps. Hi, I'm so-and-so, what's your name? And then they'll give you their name. So now you want to go to step number 4. And step number 4 is you want to use their name as you ask them a question. Some simple question, a closed-ended question, such as, hi, Michelle, it's nice to meet you. Are you having a good time so far? Let's say that you're at a, social gathering, or, hi, Michelle, it's nice to meet you. I hope that everybody's treating you right here, if it's a business environment, or, well, hi, Michelle, are you enjoying the conference so far? Ask some simple question while you use their name, because that will tell you whether or not they really want to engage with you. And number 5, have an exit strategy. Dear God, have an exit strategy. I mean, if you have nothing else, have an exit strategy, because it can totally make or break you if you have one or don't have one. And in your exit strategy, you want to use the person's name and a good closing line. Something such as, let's say that you go up and greet somebody, and naturally when you say, hi, I'm Dan O'Connor, what's your name? And they say, hi, I'm Jane. And you say, well, hi, Jane, it's nice to see you around. It appears that you're new here. And Jane says, yeah, I just came from so-and-so, and it looks like it's really going to be a lot of fun, and starts talking. Easy. But if you don't have time to talk, you just wanted to introduce yourself. Or if you're in a situation where you say something such as, like, let's say that it's a conference and you come up to someone who you think you might network with and you say, "Hi, I'm Dan O'Connor, what's your name?" And they say, "Tom." And you say, "Well, hi, Tom. Are you having a good time at the conference so far?" And Tom says, And you think, okay, not a good candidate with whom I want to network. And so you think, I need to get out of here. If you just stand going, yeah, well, not only will Tom, or the person with whom you're communicating, think, ugh, anybody watching you will be like, oh, it's like a train wreck, I can't stop watching, but I feel so uncomfortable, I have to see how this ends. So make sure you have an exit strategy where you use the person's name and use a good closing line, something like, well, Tom, it was nice to meet you, enjoy the rest of the conference, and move along. You know, if you're at work and you meet somebody, let's say Crystal Dixon, and you don't have time to talk, or you just wanted to introduce yourself and then move along, say something such as, hi, I'm Dan O'Connor, what's your name? I'm Miss Dixon. And you say, well, hello, Miss Dixon. It's nice to have you here. I noticed that you were new and wanted to introduce myself. And she'll say, well, thanks, Dan, I'm glad you did. And you'll say, great, well, remember, if you need anything, I work right down the hall on the left-hand side. The door is always open and the coffee pot is always on. I look forward to working with you, Crystal. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. Then you walk away. You don't need to say goodbye. When you say something such as, it was nice meeting you, that is goodbye. Or let's say that, okay, if you want to release phenylethylamine in someone else's brain, meaning, let's say that you want to introduce yourself to somebody in the hopes of dating them, there is nothing more attractive during the initial greeting than somebody who greets you and walks away. If there is any spark at all, if there's any attraction, when someone walks up and is the first one to say hello, the person that is being greeted, if there's any spark at all, will enjoy that you're greeting them. And then when you have an exit strategy and do not stick around, but you greet them and leave, that's something that releases phenylethylamine and makes people feel like, wait a minute, makes them want more, leave them wanting more. Oh, great strategy. So you walk up to somebody and you say something such as, your name's Andrew Richardson. You were to say, hi, I'm Andrew Richardson. What's your name? And let's say they were to say, something like, hi, I'm Pat. And you're to say, well, hi, Pat. It's nice to meet you. Are you having a good time? Yeah, it's okay. You can say, well, great. I had to come over and meet you because when I first saw you, I did a double take, and I'm glad that I did. So I hope to see you around, all right? And they'll say, yeah, okay, great. See you around, Pat. And then you walk away. That is so attractive. So whether it's at work, at home, a social environment, work, and whatever it is, the 5 steps are watch your posture, walk up and give an I'm and deliver your name. Number 3, ask what their name is. Number 4, ask a closed-ended question. And number 5, have an exit strategy where you use their name. I'm telling you, Andrew, if you go through those 5 steps and just practice it wherever you are, practice being the one where when there's somebody new walking up and saying, hi, I'm Andrew, what's your name? Great, well, it's nice to have you here. I noticed that you were new and I wanted to come up and introduce myself. If you need anything at all, I'm always here for you. Or if you wanted to join us in our study group, we're happy to have you. Or if you'd like to sit over here with me on this side of the class, I'd be happy to kind of show you the ropes. If you're that person, really, the world will be your oyster from that one communication tactic. So enjoy it, go through those steps, because I realize that knowing what the protocol is makes you more comfortable engaging in new communication strategies, and that will lead to more confidence, and you'll actually be having the conversations that other people who aren't as confident or savvy avoid, and that makes you invaluable. So, good luck with that, Andrew, and for more tips like this, make sure to stop by DanO'ConnorTraining.com, subscribe to this channel, and ask questions. I'll be happy to answer them. So this is Dan O'Connor with Dan O'Connor Training, signing off. I recommend this. Active listening is something that I struggle with myself, because we have a lot of self-talk. I'm a fast talker, and so I got a lot of words going on here. Something that helped me dramatically: pay attention and listen to people before I respond. 2 things, actually, and I'm going to tell them both to you. One is, remember habit number 5 in the 7 habits of highly effective people is seek first to understand and then be understood. Something like that. Seek first to understand